Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, we do round 2 of our encounter with the Banyan brothers. So in case you want to know more about this week's episode, you can check out our weekly YouTube show, where I talked about this in quite a bit of detail at youtube.rollforcombat.com. Both myself, Mark Seifter, and Derek from Knights of Last Call talked about, do you ever redo combat? Or really anything in an RPG if things go wrong. And I use this as an example because basically the one you listen to, a whole bunch of things went wrong, and I cut it out because it started to get kind of heated. But very long story short is that Hap cast a spell which was Enthrall. Now Enthrall, which is not Dominate, we were treating as Dominate. And not only were we treating it as Dominate, we were treating it as Dominate on everyone because the Banyan brothers all failed or critically failed their saves, and it was getting totally out of hand. And it was very complex. There was a lot of things going on. And quite frankly, I wasn't completely prepared for them to get there. And then when they did, then they cast a spell, which we were treating like Dominate, and that they were just basically they were going to do whatever Hap said, and they were trying to leave. And the adventure isn't really written in a way that if you leave this area, it's not great. Things just don't happen in a good way if you do that, because it's very much on a ticking clock. Now, if this wasn't an actual play, and if we didn't have a live audience, and if, a whole bunch of other things didn't happen, I probably could have handled this better. But what ended up happening is that we didn't play again for about a month. And during that time of the month, we regrouped, we talked about it, and we determined, you know what, no one was really happy with that outcome. So let's just start over. Let's just start the whole encounter over, and to be honest, it comes out a lot better. It's a lot more fun, it's a lot more interesting, and the end result is excellent. It's just better overall. Now, if you watch the YouTube show, Derek kind of says I kind of copped out, because the whole thing about role-playing games is going with the unexpected, to have fun with when things go wrong. And I actually don't disagree with him, but there was a lot that went wrong. It wasn't just one bad call. It was just a domino effect of bad calls, which led to bad encounters, which led to bad decisions. And on top of that, since it's an actual play, I didn't really want so many poor decisions to be kind of shown off as a way to play the game. I really don't care about it from an ego point of view. I just think it would have been a very bad story, and quite frankly, a little embarrassing because we all did so many things incorrectly on the original show. So, last week you got to see kind of how it started off. All that happened is right at the end, Hap cast Enthrall. Everyone failed their saves, including the PCs, and then suddenly it seemed like they were being dominated and they were trying to lead them out. Then they were taking the equipment away from the Banyan brothers, and the Banyan brothers were trying to lead them to traps and stuff. It was a disaster. It was a total disaster. So again, we just kind of regrouped and talked about it. So again, kind of a weird 500th episode. But the good news is I'm very happy with the new result, and strangely, because they all got to see kind of what was going to happen, they were able, they being the PCs, were able to better prepare, and they're having a much better time. So again, I think it was much better overall. In the end, it became a much better encounter. So check that out. Definitely check out our YouTube show if you've never seen it before. Again, it's at youtube.rollforcombat.com every single week, Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Myself and Mark talk about a topic. You guys can ask questions, participate, and so forth. And real quickly, in the world of Battle Zoo, a lot of things have happened. We had a whole bunch of things come out in Roll20 recently. I'm actually working very hard on finishing up the Year of Monster Slimes, which is the very first one. The first one's always the hardest because we're coming up with the templates and the whole system for how this is going to work. But if you're interested in having a Year of Monsters and having new ancestries and races, or species as they're called, playable throughout the year, go to battlezoo.com and just pre-order the Year of Monsters, and you'll start getting those in January throughout the entire year. So check that out. And of course, make sure you check out survey.rollforcombat.com because we're doing Dragon Overlord, where you get to vote on your favorite dragon from each family dragon. And then at the end, we're going to take all the winners and put them up against each other to make one Dragon Overlord, which is going to be the king or queen of the dragons. And what are we going to do with that? Something. You'll see. Anyhow, check that out. Again, just go to survey.rollforcombat.com. And plus, there's going to be this huge write-up describing what happens in every week's newsletter, which, of course, you can get at battlezoo.com or rollforcombat.com. Just sign up, and there you go. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting episode.
Last we left off, the performers continued to search for the bygone Banyan brothers, only to discover a weird watery well. The performers decide to throw food in the hole and attract a massively gigantic worm. Luckily, the worm was more interested in bundles of bacon than seasoned adventurers. As the performers entered the room beyond the worm well, they find who else but the Banyan brothers. But the righteous rangers are staring at a strange statue. Are the performers going to be able to convince the brothers to return to the service? Or will they find the suspiciously spooky statue to be more than it seems? Find out on this week's episode of A Roll for Combat's 3-Ring Adventure!
Yay.
I like the bundles of bacon in the season adventures. that was nice.
Did you get the
of
pun
bacon.
of seasoned adventures?
Yes.
Okay, good.
No, I didn't get it. Can you explain it to me, please?
Okay, so seasoned adventurers typically means that they are adventurers with experience, which we are, but in this case it was compared to bundles of bacon, which is food, so it makes it seem like seasoned is actual seasoning on the adventures.
Make sure you salt your pork.
Yeah, but do people season their bacon?
Yeah, you gotta salt it.
Applewood, pepper
Cedar wood.
Maple bacon, oh gosh.
maple bacon,
Have you ever had chocolate bacon?
chocolate covered. Yes.
Yes.
From Roni Sue's in the village.
My mom does chocolate bacon and candy bacon around Christmas time.
Oh, candied bacon. Oh my God, that's good.
I've never had it. I've seen people walk. It's like chocolate bacon on a stick.
Yeah,
I've seen
it's
that.
it's crispy bacon dipped in chocolate and refrigerated, and it's like a little crunchy, like a chocolate covered pretzel, but it's meat.
Have you been to Assault and Battery in Manhattan? I don't know if it exists.
I have not. I don't know if it exists. I used to go to Bacon Bar Bacon, but that's not there anymore either.
Because Assault and Battery, it's actually a fish place, and they have like 25 different types of fish and chips. But they also had like Oreos and bacon and Twinkies, like all that stuff you can put in. The stuff you find at a fair. Now, I went like 25 years ago when no one was doing this, and they were like the only ones. Now, of course, you go anywhere and everyone does that. But back in the day, it was like, oh, you can get deep fried Oreos. Oh my God, which are still like, oh my God, are they
Heaven.
good?
Yeah, there's a place in Brooklyn that does that. Like this a British person opened up a little cafe, and you bring it in, they'll deep fry it if it's edible.
Yeah. I've been to like state fairs, and they're like, we'll fry anything. It's like you just give it to them and they'll fry it. I was like,
Oh.
yikes. Anyhow, you have entered a room, or the door has opened, the secret door. And let us repeat what we saw, because we have not played in like a month. The central feature of this room is an enormous statue of an aquatic lizard with a strange beard of tendrils and a 3-pronged stinger tail. The statue is remarkably detailed, and its eyes seem to be looking everywhere in the room at once. The statue is surrounded by benches, and the walls are marked with dark stains that drip down to the floor. In addition to this very large, creepy, lifelike statue, you see the 3 Banyan brothers standing around it. We have, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Striven? I think that's right. Striven, Tashlok, and Ledric, your favorite of all. And they seem to be looking at the statues. And when you walk in, Tashlok acknowledges you and sort of says, oh, hey guys, you here to help? You here to help us with the statue?
We're here to find you.
Yes, you have been missing for many days.
Many days? What do you mean? How long has it been? I guess we might have lost track of time. How long has it been?
I think it has been 3? Yes?
About.
2 or 3 days. And,
Yes.
and Striven and Tatchlock are looking at each other, and they're just like, "Oh well, oh sorry. I didn't mean for you to come here and rescue us. We've actually been doing really well. We managed to sneak by all the traps and everything, and we almost got caught in this cave-in back there.
Yes, we saw.
Yeah, Ledric lost the sword. But...
Darius, I think, found the sword.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Yes,
nice.
I have your sword.
And we got rid of the weird slime creatures that were sticky.
Oh, no. Well, yeah. We heard some commotion coming from that room, and we left before anything happened. Sorry about that. I guess maybe there was something in there. But no, we've been following this map, and Striven shows you this map. It's like we have this ancient map that our great grandfather made, and they said we should come down here in times of great need, and the town will be saved. And we're looking at this. We think the statue will come to life.
I am worried it will. Bokrog is a dangerous creature.
Bokra? Is that what this is called?
That is what this is. It is a evil thing of sea and storms. There are strange sea beasts and sea monsters gathering now in the water. It is stirring, I think, from your coming down. There was a cult down here. It is an evil creature from far beyond this world. It is dangerous. I am sure you are trying to help, but it is not good. It is dangerous.
Well, we never heard of him before, but it sure looks like the town used to worship him a long time ago. Is he some kind of a lizard god or something?
Not all gods are beneficial. This one seems a bit... I mean, I don't want to cast aspersions based on looks, but this one also possibly is the one giving the nightmares that some of us have been experiencing.
There are not many good deities without many tentacles. That is just...
That's true. The number of tentacles rises based on how evil a thing is.
There is a reason Zonkuthon traveled to the darkness and came back like he did.
Well, I don't know about that. Darius, give me a will save.
Farts.
Oof.
Can I make a diplomacy check?
Yeah, sure. Oh,
40.
my God.
Wow, go Darius.
Crit success. I'm immune to all evil gods for the next hour, right?
I rolled a 3.
He rolled a 3. I don't even know if you do it or I do it, but it doesn't matter.
I'm not very convincing.
Darius, actually, I will give you the big old star 0 because you're a superstar.
Well, I got a 22 for those listening, so I am convincing normally.
You sound great.
I rolled a 3, which gives it a 22.
Well, I think everyone here worshipped this thing, and our ancestors couldn't have been evil. I mean, maybe,
not all of
gods
them,
are
some
evil
of them.
depending on how you look at them.
Well,
Right?
that's not a good thing to say.
Yeah.
Well, it's accurate if you think about it. Depending on your point of view, everything's evil, right?
I grant you perspective is important. I'm sure Zolgas think of us as evil.
Yes. Well, anyhow.
But this creature is... This is why it gives nightmares of floods and storms to visitors.
Well, we don't have any of those nightmares.
Oh, no, like us, like visitors, people new to your town, they get them. It is clearly this. It wants to be woken up because it is... It would do... It might stop the Zolgas, yes, but it would probably do far worse to your people, your town. The sea monsters would attack all your ships. Strange water creatures that look like this could rise. It is dangerous.
All right. Well,
Maybe we find different solution?
okay.
Yes?
That sounds like a good idea. I mean, we've been down here for quite a while, and none of us can figure out how to make the statue come to life. So,
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like my friends were saying, they know a lot more about this weird statue thing than I do. But like, it's I don't know. You don't want to bring it to life. It's a bad creature. It might save the town from the Zolgas, but it also might enslave the town or eat it or turn you all into fish people or something. You don't really know.
Yeah, it could kill the Zolgaths and everybody else, sort of a thing. We don't want to poke this.
I'm more worried it would flood everything and everyone would just die anyway.
That too.
With your help, we don't even need some weird, old, soggy god. We could take down the Zolgaths ourselves.
I wouldn't go that far.
I think it is important. You are heroes to this town, and if you are heroes to this town, you cannot risk this evil danger to your people. Please, we will work together, find other solution.
Ledric has been just staring at the statue the whole time, and Tashlock, who seems to be pretty reasonable, like gently goes over to Ledric and says, Ledric, I think they're right. I think we should go now. I think that I think we've been here long enough. I think we can't get anything out of the statue. Why don't we regroup and get something to eat and rest, and maybe we come back here or something? I don't know.
That sounds like a good idea.
What do you say, brother? Why don't we go? How's that sound? I mean, I know you're obsessed with the statue, but I think we should go. And Striven's like, yeah, I think we're done here. I think the statue is kind of a red herring, and it's kind of creeping me out. I'll be honest, I really don't like it here.
I will gladly tell you more about this creature and its machinations in the dream world, but let us do it back in your home, not here.
Ledric says, all right, fine. If that's what the way you want to do this. All right. You can always come back. Let's go. And Striven's like, oh, thank God. he's they're like, when they couldn't seem to be, this Tashlock and Striven can't seem to be getting out of here fast enough. They're just like, oh my God, this is so good. And Ledrock is walking over and he says, but you know what? We still haven't looked in this room over here. Why don't we open up this door and see what's going on back here?
Oh, you hadn't opened it yet?
That's not the way to the surface, though.
Oh, well, it isn't? Uh-oh, as he opens up the door.
Let us at least be careful. We should probably know what is down here, but
sometimes there's traps.
We have run into some terrible things in some of these caverns that we must be very careful.
Well, he opens up the door, which is like swollen and waterlogged, and he's like, you know what? I thought this was the way out. I'm sorry. I could have sworn this is the way out.
I'm sure nothing bad'll come of this.
The way back is safe. We can just follow the steps you did before. Oh, did I give Lederick his sword back? Maybe not yet. I haven't been close enough.
I don't think you did.
I didn't yet. I just said I had it. It's strapped to my back.
If he gets mouthy, I can telekinetically projectile it at him.
Yeah, here's your sword.
Oh, he doesn't even. He doesn't seem to care.
Roll for
I'm a
combat.
little worried he doesn't care.
Well, he's got that huge ransor.
Yeah, that's what makes me worried.
Sword, that's right.
So he has got this gigantic ransor that he's been holding, and you didn't really see it that well because it's kind of behind the statue. And he opens up this door, which kind of just, he barely touches it, and it explodes open in his face. And hey, remember those white cultists that like to spew garbage all over you? Well, they're back.
Oh, they're back.
They're back. But there's a lot of you, and as soon as the door opens, he looks at them and he's like, oh, here we go. Ledric seems very excited. In fact, he gets to go first. Oh,
excited to fight, or excited?
He's an idiot
because he loves undead. What?
Oh,
here we go again.
He's gonna kill them midday, baby.
I think they wanna be more than friends.
He likes bloated, squishy corpses.
What is that? I don't know what that is. He attacks. Ledric attacks. Hits the white cultist and does 36 points of piercing damage and
That's why
12
he stabs
points.
him in the eye.
12 points of cool damage.
12 points of cool.
Cold? Is that not a joke? Is that right?
I'm not telling you what it is. It's just cool, man. You're like,
Gosh.
what is that? You're like, don't worry about it. No, seriously, what is that? Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Let's be cool. You know what we're gonna be like? We're all gonna be like little Fonzies. Cool, baby.
Hey.
Come on, Pulp Fiction. All right.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. Ransort number 2. Oh, he misses. Ransort number 3. Oh, man. Great miss. Well, I got one in. Hap, you're up.
Yeah, gosh, I guess I'll just, well,
Yeah.
all right. So there's a lot of audience here, so I guess I'll start performing. Let's lead with an Inspire Courage, so all of these targets can get +1 to hit and damage.
+1 to hit and damage.
Oh my god, that's a lot of targets.
It is, yeah. So, like, there's some good math behind that play, I think. And then I can't really see that well, so I'll use an action to try and get into a better position. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I still can't see, but one spooky skelly man, and
Give me a will save.
oh no, is it because I see the spooky skelly man?
No, because you went a little too close to the statue.
Oh, 24.
You're making
That-
friends.
24. Let's see.
What did I get on the die? Because that's bad. Oh, I got a 2 on the die.
You got a 2. You got a 2 on the die. So,
Good news, it's not a 1.
okay, you have a shiver down your spine, and you are frightened 1.
Oof, I'm not happy about that.
Something about the statue gave you the willies. You're like, "Ooh." But they cancel each other out, the Inspired Courage and the willies. So good job.
Oh,
But you
good
can
job.
see the white cultist. It looks exactly like the ones you fought before.
Nice. Well, then I will use my last action to aid on Darius's next attack against that white cultist.
Is it a white wedding?
So let's
Huh,
see.
That song is so different with. with
So I guess
Wow.
So I guess what I'll do is I'll use some of my genie magic to kind of guide Darius's strikes. So I'd like to roll Arcana for this aid,
Okay.
even though
Ooh.
Arcana is not actually good for me.
Do you do that now?
Fitting.
Or later?
Yeah. For aid, you roll it now.
No, you roll when I go.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. It's
Okay.
been a little bit since we've done aid, so yeah.
All right. The white cultist in the corner goes. And white cultists. What do they do? They're not slowed, right? Nope. White cultist runs on over and tries to get in there. I need to get in there and attack you. And I'm going to hit you with my Ransor. Holy crap.
Jeez.
Damn. I knew this town was Lovecraft country, but still.
Hedrick gets hit 19 points of damage. No, that hurt me. Let me go. That misses. Oh, I did the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, that does it. Ooh. And life drain. Life drain and fortitude. Save. Wow, this guy's not doing well. There, it's fine. Steel Scale, you're up. Ledric's getting his ass whooped.
Okay, they're way up there, and it looks like they're blocking the doorway, huh?
Well, yeah, it became very jammed because there was one standing right there, and Ledric
Yeah.
just went. And he went first, so it just was bad timing.
Got it. Alright, first thing she's gonna try and do is turn some knobs and flick some switches on her armor to go into overdrive. And it is a critical success, so she powers up her attacks with a big old +7 to damage for the next minute. And it increases her speed and all sorts of cool stuff. So once she's done that, she'll fly over into the fray. I'm trying to see how close I can get. Yeah, there's really no good way to get through that little door if it's just a regular, like, humanoid-sized door, huh?
I mean, you can go through Leteric, and going through bad guys is pretty easy in this edition, especially at your level.
Maybe. I can't get right next to them is the problem. So I would still... I don't think I have enough actions to do it this turn, basically.
But you can get, if you have reach, you can go there.
I do not. I could get reach, but I don't have enough actions. And I gotta get through that door. So, alright, so here's what she's gonna do. Knowing these things can vomit big, giant cones of filth, she's actually gonna go and fly up next to Lederic. It's gonna be 2 actions to fly over there, so that hopefully she's out of the cone of vomit if they decide to make a big mess, and she'll do some cool stuff next turn.
Give me will save.
What?
The statue makes you get the willies.
34?
You're fine.
Okay.
You're native. You're like, oh, I've seen this thing. All right, the white goes. Oh, the white sees steel scale. It's not very smart either. So it will, it's just not smart. All right, it goes, takes a 5-foot step back, and then does a cone.
No!
Crush and destroy. 30 feet. Well, that'll hit like almost everyone.
The doorway isn't a problem for him?
Hmm?
For the cone, stepping back away from the doorway, the doorway doesn't become a problem for him?
Yeah, a bit, but...
I was thinking even if he steps back, it'll sort of narrow his angle a bit, so maybe he'll only get like a couple of the Banyans and myself.
No, yeah, he gets a couple people, let's see. But it is the...
Uh-oh. Damn.
Wait, that's getting too big.
It's 60 feet.
Oh,
Holy
it's that.
cow.
Oh, no.
Damn.
No, it's 30 feet. It's 30 feet, sorry. But still.
Still.
So it's like 5, 10, 15, 20.
That looks like 30.
It doesn't get half. It goes like...
Oh, thanks.
It gets everyone. Except for Atron and Hap, pretty much. Just a will save. It's actually not that bad.
Oh, it's a will?
Yeah, it's not even that bad. It just makes you sad.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's a fail.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
It's a succeed. That's a success. So, alright. Critical success unaffected. Success. For 1 round, the creature can't use reactions, must attempt another save at the start of its turn. On failure, it is slowed. So, actually, I've seen this spell like 10 times this week. Yeah. Darius, you are slowed 1.
Okay.
For a minute.
I've been there before.
If
I've been slowed 1 for a month once.
If you fail the save again. So this is the way it works. It's a double whammy, this spell. So for 1 round, you can't use reactions and must another attempt at the start of your turn. On failure, you're slowed 1. If you fail, because you failed this, if you fail, you're going to be slowed for a minute.
Oh, that was my first save of the... Oh, not the first save of the day.
No, it's not.
Nah. Oh, well.
It's a weird spell because it's like it goes twice.
Yeah.
All right, he fails too. So, Lederic, everyone has to resave again.
At the beginning of their turn?
At the beginning of their turn.
Well,
that's
only
all.
people that succeeded, not people that crit succeeded, right?
Anyone who crit succeeded does not need to.
Yeah.
Did you crit succeed?
Heck yeah. I have resolve. Successes are critical successes.
Booyah. All right, Altron, you're up. That was
Dragons
it.
are not sad.
Dragons are
Atheron
good.
just looks to Darius. I can't risk you slowing down, and just gestures towards Darius as a vertical sundial appears behind them and chants, "Yours Jalak Vis," and will cast haste on Darius.
Now I'm back up to 3 actions.
Yeah. I ain't got time for that.
Thank you.
With my last action...
I got the rabbit and the snail on me. I'm going to put the snail on.
Atron would go straight north, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, face to face with this Statue of Doom. I assume I need to make a will save.
Yes,
Ooh.
you do.
28.
Fail. Frightened 1.
Yeah.
Now, does it behave like normal where it goes away at the end of your turn?
Nope.
That's
Or I guess you'll find out, won't you?
Well, I did end a turn, so I do find out.
Oh, no. It's permanent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it was
Permanent.
presence of the creature.
For a while. It's permanent.
Forever.
It's permanent-ish.
Yeah.
You
So-
gain 1 neuroses.
Acheron moves north in order to get a better view into the room where all these cultists are, and ends up coming face to face and just kind of stares at the statue of Buckarug.
Darius is up. All right, so
All right.
give me
A
now
will
you
save?
do a will save, yes.
I believe in you.
Hi-yo, 35.
All right, so because you
Have path to perfection. I treat success as critical success.
so nothing happens. You're not slowed or anything, so you're fine.
But I am hasted. Ha-ha!
Woohoo!
Back
Yeah,
up to
so-
4 actions.
Oh boy.
All right, action number 1. I'm going to spend my last focus point and abundant step as you hear the heartbeat and a red blood energy pulses from Darius. And he moves to... Oh boy, it's a lot of in here. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm in the room and it's not great. I teleport behind the white cultist number 6.
What
As-
the room filled with 20 rotted corpses
Oh
that
my
lie
God.
on
Yeah.
the ground?
It's tons of corpses, guys. Okay, so Darius says this. I'm gonna get in there. Thank you, Atron, for the power of speed, and I... Poof, poof. Oh, I hate it here. I hate it very much.
I did not tell you you had to
Power
go
of
into the
Grayskull?
room.
I know, it's my own choice, and I hate it. All right, Mountain Stronghold.
The power of Grayskull. Oh, I forgot
Oh
the
god.
Yeah, and then let's do a flurry of blows.
That's a reason right there to never use Mountain Stronghold.
It's the best sound effect.
38 to hit a flat-footed white cultist.
Oh, yes, there's so many numbers.
So many numbers. That's 36 damage. Second shot. 33.
It's like hitting a wet sponge. But don't forget you have Inspire Courage, all that fun stuff.
Oh, then 34.
+1 to hit and damage.
It's a 39. Bump it up to a crit or anything?
No, did not.
Well, then maybe I'll use my aid here and see if I can bump it up even higher.
Oh, right, your aid.
Yeah.
See if the aid aids.
Yeah, if I can
So
get...
it's a 39. Try to get me to like to 42. Oh, you.
I rolled that one.
No, that one. I think that's a. I think you went down.
I do
think
give
went
you
down a
-1.
little.
I do give you -1.
Oh my god.
All right, so it still hit.
It went
Thank
from a 38 to a 39 back
yeah,
to a 38.
Back to a 38.
So you
All right.
still hit.
Second one's hit now. My
Yeah, that
third.
hits.
My
Well, how much
third-
damage? You didn't give me the damage.
Oh, sorry. 19,
'Cause you get
22
pluses
damage.
and stuff. 20. Okay.
22 plus 2 more. Second attack. 24 total. My apologies. And my third haste hit. 21. 22 with Inspire. Blah, blah, blah.
Still crit miss.
And I'm done.
The white.
Oh no,
Wait,
I'm so
well.
sorry.
Well, what will he do? He's just gonna look at you and cast a spell.
Cast a spell.
Confusion.
Okay.
Will save.
Alright.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go?
38.
You critically succeed.
Yeah.
He walks over to you. Hello.
Hello.
And Strinden.
Sturvin?
Sturvin. Sturvin, he critically succeeded, so he does not need to make a will save. Sturvin's like, brother, get out of there. What are you doing? Get out. He runs up behind him and casts a spell. I know.
He looked a little spellcastery.
He's got a lot of spells. It's one of those. It's too many.
I lived in this town, so I definitely knew they were spellcasters.
You knew all along. In fact, he's going to cast. He's really scared, so he's going to cast the big gun. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mage armor.
Oh, heck.
Disintegration! Yes.
Disintegrate? Holy crap.
Disintegrate.
And on a mook, no less.
And better yet, a critical
no way.
hit.
All right, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Let's see. You fire a green ray at the target. You make a spell attack, which he did of a 42. And he does 12d10 points of damage. 62 points of damage. Man, look at that. I rolled a 9, an 8. Actually, it was maybe a little... Actually, it was almost exactly average.
Yeah, that's a pretty good roll, though.
Yeah,
Well, the
still
thing
good.
he hits still gets a fortitude save, though.
Well, a creature that is on a critical hit, treat to save result is 1 degree worse.
Right.
So the crit fail.
Right. So, and then he gets the fort save. What's the fort save for, though?
It's a basic fortitude save, so it's for half damage.
No, I don't think so, because it's a spell attack.
No. This is one of the few spells that has both.
Oh, really?
So it's like
yeah.
you deal damage and they must make a basic fortitude save. And then on
Yeah.
a crit, they have 1 degree
Potentially,
worse.
yeah.
Oh, but he gets it 1 worse because they crit hit him. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's not fair.
Aw.
So it's a regular success, so he still takes
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted him to turn to...
half damage.
I wanted him
Dust.
to turn into to ash. That's what he literally turns into, a fine powder. And with its gear remaining. Oh, well, 62 points of damage.
That's still good, though.
I know, but the point it could have been 100 and what is that? 124. Oh man.
There's only room for one blaster in this story.
What? You don't have disintegrate?
I don't need disintegrate.
Oh. Well, Tashlock comes in, and Tashlock is awfully fast. He whips out the rapier, and does his quick draw, where he rips out the rapier, runs in, and attacks at the same time, because he's like that. 40! Like 15 points of damage, though. Oh, wait, he had to do a fort save, or will save. He slowed 1. But that's okay, because he only has...
Is he inspire couraged?
Yeah, he is. So 16 points. So was the other one. That didn't matter. And then Rapier 2. Hey! There we go. Crit hit.
Ooh.
And that is...
That sneak attack is garbage.
I know.
Oh my gosh, 3 whole
3
points.
ones.
Wait, I rolled 3 ones, though. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
But I'm just, yeah.
But he
If
slowed,
you were creating
but-
a character right now, you've got a 3 in one of your stats. I mean, that's how bad
Yeah.
that is.
Well, he does 38 points of damage, and that cultist is slowed 2. How about that? And Lederick goes, and Lederick does a will save. He's slowed 1, and he's like, brothers, at arms. He's gonna move back 1. He's a little damaged, and with his, does he have reach with this thing? Sorry, I'm just running a lot of things here. Hold on. 3 monsters and 3 entire characters. This thing has reach. So he's going to reach through you. Excuse me, Steel Scale, while I whip this out.
What?
Hap, you're up.
Yeah, I'm next to this spooky statue. Trying to figure out. Well, am I even in range? I can find. Okay, you know what? I don't have to overthink this. Let's pull out of my pocket, reach in there, and grab two little lightning bolts, and shape them into something pretty with an inspire courage.
Inspire courage. +1 to hit and damage.
And then I'll allow them to go into the nearest 2 white cultists with my last 2 actions for electric arc.
So, just reflex saves?
Just reflex saves, but since I am feared, it's 31.
Alright, 1 fails, number 6 fails, number 2 makes it, or 4, I don't even know what his number is, so 27. And the other one gets half that. Okay. White is up. The white in the middle with you. Get it?
Stuck in the middle with you.
You beat me to it.
Which one?
Whites to the left of me. Ghouls. Which one is gonna number 4, number 6, or number 5?
Number 6. This guy
Number
here.
6,
the
right.
one in the middle decides to... God, there's so many things nearby. That's just gonna kill you all. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in his reach. So let's roll a d6. 1. Hey Darius, that's you. Ransor right in the face. Does a 43 hit you? 32 points of damage. Whew. And give me a fort save.
Alright. Let me spend a hero point because I don't.
A critical failure on a fort save from a white.
No, I do not.
wait, what could possibly go wrong? Other than it sucks your life from you. Have you seen the movie Life Force before?
Yes, that's exactly what I pictured.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen. You critically succeed. That's the good news. The bad news is he's going to do it again. 32. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Ransor. And a critical miss, so... Steel Scale, you're up.
Yay.
You just saw your friend get poked.
Yeah, that's not nice. All right, she's going to get in there and do what she can. This worked pretty well against him before, so she is going to fly past Tashlok to get in the room and see what we're dealing with. There's not that many, Darius. There's only 3 of them. The rest are, I don't know, floating there.
I was mostly commenting about the ocean of bones.
There are a lot of corpses in here. So she's going to fly in, and as Steel Scale lands, she keeps her wings spread out, and 3 sections of her helmet slide forward into a point as she uses Megavolt with... this is an unstable Megavolt.
That ain't fun.
Ooh. This is a pretty good one. So she's going to bounce this thing into the corner and then back toward the other 2, hitting all 3 of these things. And also, like, I don't know, blasting through a bunch of the room for funsies.
Can it ever come back and hit you?
I mean, it could, but I made it so it doesn't do that.
Okay. Just making sure.
Because I get to change the trajectory. So those 3 can each make a basic reflex save against 37 points of electricity damage. Oh, were you kidding? Not 20? Alright, fail on that one. And fail on that one. Alright, so 2 fails, 1 notch. 20. Ugh. Can't believe
How much damage?
37 for the ones that failed.
And how much for the one that critically succeeded?
Oh, nothing.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
0.
Got it. White
Zilch.
number
Zilch.
4.
Nada.
Goes.
Do you know what nada means? And all these games that you run, have you ever run into this word?
Nada. As in, nada your business?
Gosh.
Number 4 goes. He's slowed 2, so he gets 1 attack. I rolled a 1. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Hey, Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it always starts at the top and then goes around like a clock.
Right.
35 hits you.
Miss. Thanks to the goats of Mountain Stronghold.
Mm-hmm. Atron, you're up.
All right, Atron's going to continue around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? Probably just 20. Yeah, so I'm on like the northeast side of the statue, and I see the heavily damaged cultist with some difficulty, and Atron will chant Tharula Vodic and use telekinetic projectile to send a bunch of broken stone at it. Which is a 28 because of Inspire Courage, canceling out the Frightened.
Yes.
Dope. That's the end of my turn.
Darius. Oh boy, this is a target-rich environment.
Sure is.
Don't you wish you had an AoE attack that you could just like attack everything around you? You could just walk right there and then just whip your arm around like a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah, I know. Am I still flanking with number 6 or no? Is he still there? I can't tell. No,
Well,
right?
Ledric has reach.
So am I? I guess I am then if he's threatening the square.
I guess he is.
He is, okay. I just can't see because of the angle. Sorry, I'm attacking number 6. First.
Oh, well, Striven has... Oh, he does not have reach.
Striven.
If you move down here, you'll have...
Yeah, but then I'll be
flanking.
flanked. I don't like that.
Oh, well.
You
but
can't
you don't
have
have...
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. No, actually, you
This
don't have
on number 6, I'm attacking.
No, you don't have flanking.
Okay, no problem. Whatever. I will first Mountain Stronghold, and then
That never gets old.
That's so good.
I love it.
Now, I can't use my strike as part of a 3-action 1-inch punch, right? I can't use the rest of my actions, right? It's like
No.
I have 2,
You
and then
have
the
to
other
use
one
a
has to be
basic
a basic
attack,
strike. Okay.
Or it has to be a basic strike or a basic move. You can use it as
So
part
let's
of
do a
haste.
2-action 1-inch punch,
Yeah, that you can do, and then just do a regular attack.
and then
Or
do a
move.
regular attack only at -5. So that's not
Correct.
that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Here we
you
go.
can do that.
40 to hit.
You hit.
On that. And of course, the 2-action 1-inch punch. I rolled snake eyes. So
Look at that. You rolled a 1 and a 1.
28 damage for that one, and then second shot on my haste punchy punch. 25.
As a missy miss.
Ready. Dunny done.
The white goes. The white can only hit 1, 2, 3 people. Hey! Guess what that is? Darius, you're just a pincushion today.
Sure.
Darius.
Oh,
Critical
too
miss.
bad. Critical miss.
How about that?
Even worse.
How about that?
Super double worse.
Well, that was a quick turn. I like those turns where they go
Super double worse.
It's like miss, done. All right. Striven's pissed. It's like, well, first you don't succeed. Try again. Disintegrate! Oh, and I did it again! I did it again! I crit.
Amazing.
Man.
Wow. I cannot wait for him to nat 20 this fortitude save
No.
again.
Aha! Fail. 67 times 2, and he's inspired courage, right? 68. But 68 times 2.
A number that no one knows.
132. 36.
Yeah, and 36.
Powdered? Yeah, he's powdered.
He's at a negative 100 hit points.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Let's read what it happens. A creature reduced to 0 hit points is reduced to fine powder. Its gear remains.
That is so convenient.
Overkill.
That was. And he's got many more of those. And he still has an action left. That's the craziest part. However, here comes the crazy part. The white, as it's disintegrating and going away, turning into fine powder, like the snap, gets a reaction. I swear to God. And right before it dies,
How does its powder react?
it's turning into powder. It makes a strike before being destroyed.
Oh yeah, because they have like a death throws thing. I remember that.
It like angles the Ranseur so that when it dies, it falls on somebody.
Darius, it's on you!
No.
Oh! That's a hit. 31
hit.
points
31.
of damage. And you have to give me another save. You have to give me
Fortitude save, right?
a fortitude save. This one you really don't
I
want
know,
to. You
I
do
know.
not want to miss this one.
30?
You make it by 1. Actually, you
whoa.
make it by 2 because you're whatever.
Then I critical succeed.
You critically succeed. It doesn't matter if you made it by 1 or 2, you still succeed. So at the last minute, as it's dying, its Ransor somehow hit
right.
you. And you succeed.
No, it makes sense.
And then Striven just flexes a little. He's like, oh yeah, that's how you do it. Tashlock.
I'm sandbagging it right now. I'm saving these spells.
He's like, really, brother? Really? Let me show you how it's done. And he walks over here, gets flanking with Darius, and rapiers.
Oh.
This isn't Vanessa laughing, although it is. It is also Steel Scale laughing.
Wow,
so many
Wow, that
ones.
is as
Wow,
bad as
dude.
it gets.
There's a 1 in every roll.
Every
Yeah.
single number in this attack
Ouch.
is red.
So yeah, what's worse than a critical failure?
A critical
Oh my
failure,
God.
critical failure damage, a 1 in the deadly damage on a 1d8, and then a 1 in the sneak attack damage. This really couldn't get any worse.
This
But
is
he'll
a,
try again.
This is a failure squared. He should be punished for it.
There we go. There we go. Well, now he hit. Now he hit.
so
12 plus 11 plus Inspire Courage, I presume. Fire
Of
Courage
course,
is
of course.
23, 24 points of damage. Yay. Whoops, I made a mistake. Hold on. And he's done. Ledric says, "What's going on in there?" He runs in because he wants to see what's going on. He stands next to
Does his Rancer look like their Rancers?
Or is
Yeah, he found. Actually, his is awesome looking. Their
he found it
Rancers
down here.
Yeah, his Rancer. Those Rancers look good. His Rancer looks like
a
Poseidon
high
himself made this thing. It looks freaking amazing.
I'm guessing Bakrug's favorite weapon is a Rancer.
Anyhow, he found it, man. It's this thing is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna show you. You want to see how much damage this thing does?
Uh-oh.
I'll show you. And he hits the white cultist.
Yeah, great job, buddy.
Is the whole point of this scene just showing us that they can fight, so that way it means a little bit when we have to fight them?
Yeah, it's better that cast all your disintegrates now.
He's got many more. And Ledric then attacks the other white cultist. Number 5. Oh, and hits.
Damn.
Wait, why is it not? Where's the cool damage? Oh, I know why I'm using the wrong person. I keep hitting. Oh, sorry. But he did a lot of damage that one, too. I was attacking. They both have Rancors, so sometimes I click on the white cultist, and I see their Rancor, so they all have the same attack, so I keep hitting the wrong one. Hap, you're up.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
gonna
hit once and he missed once.
I'm gonna keep sandbagging it. I'm gonna cast Jubilee spells, and it's just gonna be Inspire Courages that are pretty with electric arcs here on out.
Inspire Courage. +1 to hit and damage.
I am the most useless X-Man.
Good job, Jubilation.
But I like Jubilee. She's one of my favorites.
6.
The only 2 that are in range, 6 and 5.
Yes. Critical success.
Jubilee, how do you feel about Rogue stealing your place in the movies?
Oof. Number 6 goes. God, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 4. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Tashlock. Oh, Tashlock. You got hit, buddy. Whoops. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm doing the wrong one. There you go. Tashlock's like, no, brothers, help me. I must not die in vain. No, he's not gonna die.
I'll stabilize you. Calm down.
All right. He's not gonna. He's getting a little worried here, buddy. He's like, hey, that hurt. That hurt. And then the white cast a spell.
I don't like that.
Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Do we will save?
No.
Easy. 36 with Inspire the Couragings.
You're fine.
Yay.
Steel skills up.
I think Inspire Courage is only to saves versus fear.
Oh. Well,
Doesn't matter. You still made it.
That is true.
Alright, Steel Scale wants to take this guy out, so she is going to step through the gross water in a cool flanking position with Darius, making a beautiful triangle of flanking, I might add, with
Look at this.
Darius at the top.
beautiful.
Once there, she is going to open a can of Dragon Whoop-Ass with Draconic Frenzy, all on this one white cultist. So first, the Jaws attack. Natural 1. She just...
Are you gonna laugh like you laughed before?
Yeah, she bites her tongue and like swears in Draconic.
Aww.
That's the gods getting back at you for laughing when it happened before.
100% is, yes.
What goes around comes around.
Alright, so go ahead and swipe her 2 claw attacks. 32 against its flat-footed.
Barely.
Yeah. Cool, so we're looking at, let me see. Looks like 36 points of damage.
I don't know how mental works on a...
I mean, unless it's immune to mental, as long as they have a
I know.
mind.
Oh, no, you get it. I'm just always amazed because
Yeah.
that's the thing. In Pathfinder 2, a lot of undead are not immune to mental, which is like
correct.
weird.
Like, if they have a mind, they have a mind. Well, like, my thought, too, with the dragon is that the mental damage is just because it is a freaking dragon. Like, it's so scary as this thing snarls and rips into you. It's kind of like a low-key fear aura effect.
Yeah,
is it
that makes sense.
is it a Havoc Dragon specific thing or all dragons?
No, it's a thing that I got from my dragon horde.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Because your electricity could certainly overload his synapses.
Yeah, sure. And then I
That's
missed on the last
nice.
attack, so it was pretty lackluster. But
Guys, that's not how. Guys, synapses don't interact with. Oh, nope. Sorry,
Synapses can have electricity coursing through them.
that's not how synapses work.
Atron,
no.
you're up.
When you get electricity from a dragon, that's what
No.
happens.
Well, in the world
synapses
of
are chemical
magic,
based.
in the world of magic,
Am I right?
Cap, let
Yeah,
me
they
tell
are.
you, that's how things work. Atron, you're up.
Atron moves behind Sturvin.
Starvin.
Yeah, coming to the east of the statue, gets a better look into the room. Now gets at least to see part of Darius that seems to be pretty healthy.
That's my thigh.
Yeah. Two cultists, one looks really bad. I think I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. So, Atron is going to chant Arola Vodic once more and telekinetic projectile cultist 6. But I really can't roll dice, so that's 3 for 25.
Hey, misses.
Swing and a miss. I'm helping everyone.
All right.
I helped.
Yeah. I cast haste. There we
You
go.
did. That's great.
That's how I helped.
All right. The Stronghold. To me, my goats. And then let's do a 2 action 1-inch punch. Hiya! 30 flanking? Well, a 28 to a flanking target. Oh, punches. And then I punch it. Regular old punch. Better.
Yes.
But it's crap damage. 26 damage.
Which one is this?
Number 6. Yeah.
Noise.
But with Hell's Heart, I stab at thee.
Yes.
Ransor to the face.
Hit.
28 points of damage and give me a fort save. Is it a fort? Yep, fort.
Is it fort?
Fort,
Okay.
fort.
43.
Okay, you just take the damage. They keep trying to kill you, though.
They keep trying. They keep failing. Let's keep it that way.
Yep.
Are you done?
I'm done.
The last white goes. The white. The white. The white is on fire. Hey, the white. The white. The white is on fire. Hey. What does this one know how to do? It knows a lot of fun things. It'll just do the old standard on Darius.
No standard.
Paralyze.
Need a will save?
Yep.
Ooh, natural 20. I somehow double critted.
You get a crit, and then you get a crit for your next save. That's how
I
that
wish.
works.
Stack them up.
And it's gonna ransom you. Oh my god.
Oh,
I've
answer.
got 3 crits baked, and I'm not sure when I want to use them.
Aw.
I keep them in my pocket so they're warm.
Driven.
Did you just say you crit in your pocket?
No, I keep my extra crits in my
Wow.
pocket so keep them warm.
Do we need to have a quick break or anything? Or?
I need new pants. I crit in my pants.
There's nothing quite like a warm crit in your pants.
Striven goes.
Says
He's like,
Mr. Poop Knife himself.
Hey man.
I am Mr. Poop.
Hey,
Poop
wait,
Dagger.
he's gonna bring
That's
it down
Poop
a
Dagger to
notch.
you.
He's bringing it down a notch this time. He's not gonna use Disintegrate. He's just gonna use Lightning Bolt.
For one cultist?
Whoa! He's got a lot of spells, and he doesn't like these. Hey man, I didn't say they knew how to play smartly. They just they like to destroy things, and they don't take chances. 52 points of damage. Let's see the reflex save. Aw, why do I make my own saves? That's not fun. So 26. Okay. He's pissed. Tashlock. What can Tashlock do? Tashlock isn't quite as cool. Oh wait, what level are these things? Hold on. Nope. He pulls out his crossbow and he takes out his short bow and will fire at this white instead, and he can do it 3 times because he's insanely fast. That was good. That was good. That was better. That was better. And 20. And then I'll go one more time. And let's miss. Ledric. Ledric is ready to go. And suddenly he falls onto the ground into the water and starts to convulse.
Jeez, I'm so surprised by this.
It's certainly nothing to do with that fancy Ransori found down here.
It's very unexpected.
No,
to be honest.
Lederic is epileptic. You didn't know that?
Yes. Are you gonna make fun of him or get his insulin?
Oh my! Oh, he's
Honestly, I'm gonna need to make a will save to determine.
Yeah, I don't see that. I don't think so. I'm just gonna,
Nope,
keep.
you don't see that.
Yeah. So let's lead with what?
Can we hear it?
Well, you not.
Is he screaming?
Oh, Atron, you no. He just sort of falls. It's 6 seconds, and there's a lot of water in here, so he's kind of like in the ground.
Fair. All right.
Yeah. I hope
Hap
some...
definitely can't see it. Atron, you can kind of see it. Darius and
just seeing a
Steel
fraction.
Skull totally see that.
Just wanted to know if he was like screaming or shouting.
No.
Cool. All right.
It's very kind of very like passive.
Well, I do want to step up so I can at least go find my big brother.
Step up.
All right, so one action to move. I see Steel Scale, but I still don't see Darius. But I do think I see Ledric on the ground there. Do I see his Rancer?
No, it's in the water.
I don't see it, though?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's spend one action to continue inspiring the courage.
Inspire courage. +1 to hit and damage.
And then with my last action, I'll help Steel Scale find a good spot to hit that monster with an aid.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna use diplomacy to talk you into the right spot.
Okay. I can't wait for my -1. Thank you.
Very well.
You're done?
Yeah, that's 3 actions.
Steel Scale's up.
All right. Steel Scale. So let's do a Draconic Frenzy.
I'll go ahead and do the aid here, just so we can try and get a crit on it.
Sure. Oh, not 20!
Yeah.
Well, I guess my aid is irrelevant. Good job.
Oh, I missed it. Did something happen?
Uh-huh.
Oof.
Alright, this is gonna be a bunch. Looks like, 35 base doubled is 70 points of damage.
Don't forget my Inspire Courage.
72 points of damage. That's
How come you never said, don't forget Inspire Courage when I was doing damage?
I was saying it.
Because Vanessa's my bestie.
Aw.
You say it with everyone. You don't say it with me?
I think
Vanessa's my
The
bestie.
second
It's
attack
also because
is-
she knows I will definitely forget about it. So 1 hit, 1 miss, that's cool. It looks like 22, 30 points of damage on that 1 claw strike.
Okay.
And I have 1 action left. Part of me wants to see if I can finish this thing off. I'm going to do another claws attack.
The claw.
Nat 20!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, wow. Okay, this should definitely take it down, I think.
Except it counterattacks you on its last strike.
no!
Oh no.
Does that crit or does just a 44?
A
Hit.
44 is just a regular hit. It's a point away from a crit.
Give me a fort save. You take 25 points of damage.
I'll take 21 points of damage because of my cool armor.
And you fail your crit save.
I don't like that.
I mean, your fort save, whatever.
Fort
this
save,
is.
yeah.
Fort save. Drain life.
Oh gosh. Oh wait, no. Hero point.
What? You don't want to drain life?
No, I don't. It's so bad. 41.
Oh, I was about to go through all the fun things.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It sounds bad.
They're fun. It's not.
Look. I need my life. I don't need it drained. Okay.
All right.
In the game of drained life. Way.
All right. Something happens. Steel Skull manages to succeed, but before Acheron can go, suddenly you see something.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, if you run out of range of your party healer, it's your own damn fault and you deserve to die.